Boy, is my face red. What's up, guys? Broke Nerfing. I'm here with a bunch of darts all around me. This is the Nerf Night Auditorium, the Nerf Night Arena. This is the Desolator from California Nerf. Thank you, California Nerf. And Matt Von Nerf. You guys related? You both have Nerf in the last name. Alright, but here's the Desolator. I've recorded this a few times already and I'm getting very angry. So here I go. I'm going to do this one more time. I hope you can see it because I'm not doing it again. Like it's your fault. Alright, check it out. Here is my Desolator, okay? Gosh, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Alright, so here is my Desolator. Here's what I did to it. 3D printed cage. Dude, wow. Forgot. These motors are super magnetic, dude. Wow. I forgot about that. Like when you're trying to screw it in, your screws are going to keep jumping out. So it's kind of difficult. But these are highly magnetic motors. It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. But anyways, I got the Fang revamp motors. They are awesome. Worker wheels, 18 gauge wire. Okay, so, and a 3D printed cage, 42 millimeter crush, worker wheels, obviously I just said that. The barreling material is a little bit too small. This is what it came with, the stock barrel material. This is, Monkey Mod sent me some of this barreling, couple lengths of it, so I just measured it, cut it with my pipe cutter, so now it fits perfectly. So the cage was perfect. There was, I had to do a little bit of dremeling in the motor ports to get the motors to fit and make the posts come out and you know, so the wheels won't rub. The only issue was this dart guide here that comes with it was too long, and that's not a flaw with Matt. You know, he printed it out, Matt Von Nerf. He printed it out for me. That's not his fault. It's a design flaw. If you guys have had any with this issue, please let me know in the comments too. Maybe it was just mine, but this dart guide came out too far, and when you loaded a magazine, it was hitting the magazine about right here, and it was keeping it down. So, can't keep the mag down, man. You can't keep the mag down. Anyways, it was keeping it down, so I had to just cut it and Dremel it and just kind of smooth it out a little bit, and now it totally misses the top of the mag. So yeah, so not a big deal, pretty easy fix. But like I said, the print was awesome. I had to carve a little bit out of the shell here because it seemed like the wheel was rubbing, but that's it. I took, one thing about the Desolator is the wire comes down and around here, so you have a little wire cover. It's not going to fit an 18 AWG wire, or definitely not going to fit the 16. But if you take it out and you cut out, there's little plastic posts that pop into here that will obviously not fit with this wire. You could cut out those posts, and then you could just use the 3 screw ports instead of the 4. Like there's a screw that goes here, but with the new wire you can't fit it. So just a screw here. I believe one is back here, and then there's one around the top here. So it'll keep the wire from rubbing a magazine or whatever the issue may be. All right, so yeah, I put the negative wire up across the top, and the positive came down to the micro switch. Then I ran it up the handle here to the stock. The stock has a lot of space in there. Also, I cut out the entire battery tray, and now it will fit my Zippy 35C 2200 mAh battery, compact battery. It's not really that compact, I guess, but that's the type. And it fits actually perfectly. It'll nestle right in there, and it'll fit perfectly in here. So you don't need an extended battery door. You don't need to, I mean, there was some extra shell cutting. There's a couple of, you know, there's little areas that had to be cut out inside here. This pulls apart too, which is kind of a pain. But what I do is I plug it in. You know, here's the XT60 connector. I plug it in from the outside, and then since there's so much room inside the stock, what I do is I just kind of push all this down into the stock, and then the battery will sit right in here perfectly, and all this stuff is down into the stock. There's just so much room in there, so it's great for just hiding wire and stuffing it down there. And then when you're done, you can just pop the battery back out, and then you just pull the wire all back with it, you know. And then pull it out, and you're ready for, you know, you're ready to charge it, store it, whatever you do with it. You know proper lipo care, I'm sure, better than me. The 20 amp micro switch is in here too. I lost the little the spring that goes in here that the rev trigger pops out with. Where the heck did the rev trigger even go? I've taped this a few times, so I don't even know where all my stuff is anymore. But I had to cut some room in here for the micro switch, obviously, and it fits this back on, the cover back on perfectly though. So usually I have to cut some of this out to make it to hold this down, but this fits on perfectly now. And yeah, so that is the Desolator. I really like it. I'm very happy with the mods I've done to it, and it's a beast. And next I'll show you the firing demo.